So last night, the big storm hit, tropical storm, and good news is the cabbages are still here, intact. I have to squeeze in through here because I put boards right in the way of the door. Ugh. So the cabbages are intact. And they're doing okay. The wind was super strong last night. So some of the cabbage got kind of knocked over, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll perk back up. And the trellis, the bean trellis, is leaning a little bit because the wind, catching all these beans, all the lima beans, the wind was strong enough to kind of force this trellis this way. And for the most part, my compost is still here. Some of it definitely got taken away, a little bit of it, and I can see exactly where these puddles form in the bed. But because I had these boards in place, there wasn't anywhere for the compost to go for the most part. I do think that some of it got washed away. I don't really know where it went or how exactly that was possible, but I do think that some of it got washed away. But I think that the stuff that I put in place actually did save the cabbages because and my compost, because there definitely was water running through here. I can tell that water ran through my little channel that I made here, and so if that wasn't there, I mean, it would have just taken out the compost. So I'm pleased that what I did worked, but it's still an issue. It's still something that needs to be solved, and so I'm gonna have to figure out a permanent solution for this. And wait, something's not right. This is lower. The bean trellis is lower than it was. Yeah, it's way lower in the middle. This T-post in the center must have literally sunk into the ground. How in the world is that possible? Yeah, it totally did. That's so weird. Anyway, the little chest thing over here that had the onions sitting on it, it fell over. The wind literally knocked it over, and the onions fell off. But I think they're okay. I think they'll be okay, hopefully. Some of the branches from this tree fell from the wind last night, and there's this one branch is stuck in the ground. Literally landed perfectly into the ground. I'm checking the temperature. Compost heap number 3 is up to almost 120. So that's good. It's gone up almost about 20 degrees since yesterday when I flipped it. So I have finished the 4 legs with getting the notch out of those. Now I need to figure out the diameter of this water barrel, and I'm actually about to use pi. I don't know if I ever thought that I would ever use pi ever after high school. Well, I guess after college too. I took like 1 math class in college. Yeah, the circumference divided by pi gives you the diameter, I think. And the reason I have to do this, instead of just measuring the diameter from the bottom, is because like it's rounded a little bit at the bottom right here. And if I just measure, it's like really hard to tell. It's really hard to see if I have the measuring tape like out far enough. It's just difficult to do. So I'm just going to get the circumference at like the thickest part, probably like right here, and then divide that by pi, and that should give me the diameter. The wind is blowing like crazy right now. I had to charge the batteries in the battery in the camera, but I'm back now with the battery a little bit charged, and I'm cutting the inside of the cross beams so that they can sit in each other. I don't know if that makes any sense right now, but it will. But this is the part that I'm least confident about, because this is a rounded edge and I've got to cut that with this saw and then chisel out these middle pieces just like I did on the other ones. And I've never done any of this before, so it's been a learning experience. Okay, alright, moment of truth. Hopefully these fit together. And they do perfectly. Look at that. Who would have known I could do woodwork? Okay, now I'm gonna put them on the legs and see if it'll just stand up by itself, and then I can screw it all together. I have no idea how to do this. I think I can get, ow. I can get this here. Then I can put this in here. Nope. Maybe I should just screw two of them together. Well, these feet aren't touching the ground, so that's a problem. But that can be fixed. Yeah, it looks like I need to make this a little deeper. So I can just chisel out some more, probably. Alright, I'm going to chisel some of this out, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I chiseled out some pieces of the middle pieces, and now this one is sitting on the ground nice and flush, and the tops of these are pretty level. They're probably not perfect, but it's gonna have to work. Now, time to see if the barrel fits on top of it. Okay, so the barrel fits. Not quite as snug as I would want it to be. Like right here, there's room. I would like for this to be like kind of tight, so it sits snugly in there. So it fits. What did I just say? So it fits snugly. But this will be fine for this one, and I have to make at least another one of these, and then more if I'm gonna have more water barrels. So I have to make one more. So this one was sort of just like the trial, the test, and the learning one. And then the next one I make, I'm gonna do like a full. My plan is to do like a full like how-to video now that I kind of know what I'm doing and have built one.